Guys, today I want to show you how I made this short film using Nano Banana Pro and Kling 2.6. Let's go!
There are infinite versions of me. Across infinite worlds. In every single one, he dies. And in every single one, it's my fault.
I miss you, Peter. You were my closest friend. I'm okay now. It's all right. It's time to come back, Peter.
Please come back.
So I just finished a 2-minute Spider-Gwen fan film called Earth 65, and in this video I'm going to break down the entire process, from concept to completion, showing you exactly how I brought this story to life using AI. We're talking image generation, animation, voice acting, sound design, everything. Let's dive in. Every film starts with an idea, and mine started with a single image. I found a reference photo of a woman with blonde hair wearing a rust-brown trench coat standing in the rain. Something about that image felt cinematic, grounded, emotional, and I thought,
Man, what if this was Gwen Stacy? Not in her spider suit, but as a real person?
carrying real grief. For those who don't know the story, in the Spider-Gwen universe, also known as Earth 65, Gwen Stacy is the one who gets bitten by the radioactive spider, not Peter Parker. And Peter? He becomes the lizard. And during a battle, Gwen accidentally kills him, her best friend, the one person who believed in her. He dies in her arms. His last words? I just wanted to be special, like you. That's the emotional core of this film. Grief, guilt, and the weight of being a hero who couldn't save the one person who mattered most. Before I generated a single image, I planned out every shot. I wanted this to feel like a real film, not a slideshow of AI images. So I thought about it the way a cinematographer would. The film opens with a wide establishing shot of a cemetery in New York. Gray skies, rain, fog. We're setting the mood immediately. Then we go to a ground level shot of boots walking through puddles. We don't see who it is yet, just footsteps, building anticipation. Next, a back shot, blonde hair, brown coat. Still no face reveal. We're following her, but she's a mystery. Then, the grave. Peter Benjamin Parker, beloved friend. The camera holds on those words, rain beating on the stone. From there, we see her place flowers on the grave. We see her hands gripping the stems, trembling. And finally, we see her face. Red eyes, tears mixing with rain. Every shot was designed to reveal information slowly, to let the emotion build. That's how you create tension, even in a 2-minute film. For all the reference images, I used Nano Banana Pro. The key to getting cinematic results is writing detailed prompts. I'm talking about specifying the camera type, Arri Alexa, the lens, anamorphic, the aspect ratio, 2.39 to 1, the color grade, muted, desaturated, cold gray-green tones. I also referenced a specific visual style, Matt Reeves' The Batman. That film has this incredible grounded noir aesthetic, heavy shadows, rain, atmosphere. By including that reference, the AI understood the vibe I was going for. Here's an example of one of my prompts. Cinematic medium shot of a young woman with blonde hair standing in a rainy cemetery wearing a rust-brown trench coat, eyes red from crying, expression of grief mixed with quiet resolve, muted, desaturated color palette, shot on Arri Alexa anamorphic lens, shallow depth of field, film grain, Matt Reeves, the Batman cinematography style. The more specific you are, the better your results. Don't just say, sad woman in cemetery. Paint the picture with words. Once I had all my reference images, it was time to bring them to life. I used a combination of VO 3.1 and Kling 2.1, depending on the shot. For atmospheric shots, like the wide cemetery establishing shot or the Jeep driving away, VO handled those beautifully. It's great at environmental movement, rain, fog, slow camera pushes. For shots with subtle human movement, like the close-up of her wiping tears or her hands gripping the flowers, Kling was the better choice. It handles micro-expressions and small gestures more naturally. The trick with AI animation is giving clear direction about camera movement. For the opening shot, I wanted a slow dolly forward through the cemetery. For the boot shot, I did a rack focus, starting on the wet cobblestones, then pulling focus to the boots as they step into frame. For the bird's eye shot, I had the camera crane straight up while rotating counterclockwise. These camera movements are what separate amateur AI films from cinematic ones. Static shots feel like slideshows. Movement creates life. I also added one key storytelling detail. At the end of the film, we see her Jeep driving away, and on the back window, there's a faded, cracked Spider-Gwen sticker. It's peeling at the edges, worn by time. That one detail tells you everything. She's been carrying this identity for years. The weight has been there long before this visit to Peter's grave. A film like this needs minimal dialogue, but what's there has to hit hard. I wrote two key lines for Gwen. The first plays over the shot of her wiping her tears. An extreme close-up on her face as she looks down at the grave. Failed you. It's time to come back, Peter. Come back. For the voice acting, I used 11 labs. The key is adjusting the stability settings. For emotional, raw delivery, you want lower stability, around 20 to 30%. This lets the voice waver and crack naturally. I also used break tags to control the pacing, pauses between words, moments where she's collecting herself. That silence is just as important as the words. And for the opening narration, I wrote a voiceover that sets up the multiverse mythology. There are infinite versions of me across infinite worlds. In every single one, he dies, and in every single one, it's my fault. That line plays over the establishing shots. It hooks the audience with mystery while telling them exactly what kind of story this is. Music can make or break a short film. For Earth 65, I needed something sad, atmospheric, and restrained. I searched Artlist for tracks tagged sad piano, melancholic ambient, and emotional cinematic. I was looking for something with solo piano, slow strings, and minimal percussion. The track I chose starts almost silent, just rain ambience. Then, a single piano note. As we see her walking through the cemetery, soft piano enters. During the emotional peak, the close-up, the voiceover, strings swell subtly underneath. And as she drives away at the end, the music fades. We're left with just rain, then silence. Then the title card. For sound design, I layered in rain throughout, not just as background noise, but as texture. Rain on her coat, rain on the gravestone, rain on the Jeep's metal roof. Each layer adds depth and immersion. I also added subtle Foley, footsteps on wet pavement, the click of a car door, a distant rumble of thunder. These small details make the world feel real. Naming this film was harder than I expected. I considered a lot of options. Beloved Friend, which is what's written on Peter's grave, The Wait, Come Back, even What I Couldn't Save. But I kept coming back to Earth 65. It's clean. It's canonical. For Spider-Gwen fans, it immediately tells them what universe we're in. For everyone else, it's mysterious. What's Earth 65? Why does it matter? The title card appears at the very end. Simple white text, fading in over the final shot of the gravestone and flowers in the rain. Hold for 3 seconds, fade to black. Here's what I learned making this film. AI tools are incredible, but they're just tools. The magic comes from the creative decisions you make, the story you choose to tell, the shots you plan, the emotions you want to evoke. I didn't just generate random images and stitch them together. I directed this film. I thought about every frame like a cinematographer would. I wrote dialogue like a screenwriter would. I planned the edit like an editor would. The AI handled the execution, but the vision? That was human. If you want to make your own AI short films, start with story. Start with emotion. Figure out what you want your audience to feel. Then reverse engineer every creative decision from there. That's how you make something that actually resonates. Earth 65 is out now. Link in the description. Let me know what you think. And if you want to see more behind the scenes breakdowns like this, subscribe. I've got a lot more AI filmmaking experiments coming. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.